Hi YouTube, this is Joe Calton with Calton Cutlery, and visit me on the web, caltoncutlery.com. Okay, so today we're going to kind of wrap up the whole Gerber multi-tool project here with unboxing or unpackaging of a brand spanking new one. I picked this one up at Sportsman's Warehouse for $44.99 if I remember right. And then, as luck would have it, the next day I went to Menards for something, and they had them in there for $34.99. So, if you're looking to pick up a new one, Menards has got the best price. That this is the beginning of September 2021. So let's see. In the last couple of videos, we did a review on that one. That's the one that I think I had when I was a kid in high school, well over 20 years ago. This one right here is the one that we rehabbed. Went through and sharpened up the wire cutters, sharpened up the clean edge, reprofiled the Phillips head screwdriver, cleaned the file, oiled the thing, you know, and put it in my hunting pack. This one right here I just found on the workbench in the back. I believe I'd given this one to my boy to keep in his car, you know, just in case he needed something. And it honestly, while I'm out doing all this, it looks like, well, the wire cutters are in really good shape. The jaws and the needle nose look like they've hardly been used at all. The serrated edge has got a heck of a burr on the back side of it, but otherwise looks sharp. The tip of that's been busted off. The Phillips head is really mangled. You see how it's yeah, I'll need to go ahead and reshape all that. And then the clean edge is okay for sharpness, but the tip's been busted off. And then, come on. Sometimes these tools kind of stick together. And then the end of the can opener slash small flathead screwdriver has been busted off. So this one could use a little bit of cleanup too, and I might go ahead and take you know, 15 minutes after we're done with the video to clean this one up. But this is a needle nose set, and the new one is a needle nose set also. So I was looking at Amazon to find a new one of these, and I was having a heck of a time finding them with the search Gerber multiplier. This one right here is labeled an mp400 compact sport multi-tool with sheath. So maybe they've changed the name slightly, but it's the same deal. So let's go ahead and open this bad boy up. First thing off is we got the sheath. That's changed quite a bit. The old ones, if I remember right, they came up quite a bit higher than that. But it's a normal nylon and Velcro sheath. Well, they got it packaged pretty good in here. Aha, we finally got to it. It feels just a hair smaller, because it is just a hair smaller. The body is about 1/8 of an inch shorter. The main body of the tool is the same width, but you've got these plastic doohickey things sticking out. The entire thing is about 1/4 of an inch shorter. I can't tell. It does feel a little bit lighter, but I don't have my my small scale out here to be able to tell you exactly how much. So right off the bat, the old one had a measuring marks on the side of it, centimeters and inches. This one does not. There's no measuring thing on the outside of that one. It's a little bit on the stiff side, but you would kind of expect that for something being brand new. Okay, it has got kind of some oblong circlips on here. It looks like to be able to take the jaws out. Again, you know, with all the ones that I've ever had of these, I don't Seems to me like on one of them I took it apart once. You know, one of the styles that had the Allen heads. And honestly, I don't really think that that's all that great of a deal because you just don't really have to take them apart very often. Let's grab some of that wire. Here's some of that multi-strand, I think it's picture wire. Okay, so the edge on these right out of the box, oh, it did cut it. Okay, alright, it'll cut it. I might touch that up just slightly a little bit. The jaws and everything, the needle nose on this one is quite a bit needlier than the old one. Quite a bit more precise there. Like I said, you know, I like the hog nose style pliers a little bit better, but okay, so that's yeah, that's kind of all. I mean, it still feels like it's got a good amount of wiggle, you know, so that if you get dirt, or, you know, grit or whatever in there, you know, it'll continue to work. Okay, so let's see what kind of tools they gave us. Holy cow, it looks like there's a whole lot more tools in here. Let's go on the slim side here. Alright, so we have got okay, so that is one kind of wild looking blade there. It's a Warncliffe, half serrated and half clean. Doesn't have a bad edge on it. Boy, that with that serration on there, it makes a pretty nasty cut. And the oh, there it goes. The clean edge cuts a little bit. I mean, it feels sharp enough and everything, but it's really, really thick. I mean, that's out of is that 3/32 or 1/8 inch? Oh, it's 3/32 inch stock, but it's only got, it doesn't even have a half height grind on it. See where that grind mark is? So right at the shoulder of the edge there, my gosh, that's got to be 30 thousandths or better. Okay, at the shoulder of the edge, where the sharpening marks end, it's 35 thousandths of an inch thick. So that's a gasket scraper there. But it does lock, and it feels, I mean, I'm pushing on it pretty hard and it feels pretty solid. Okay, so you just pull that down to release it. Okay, and then we've got, that's actually a pretty nice looking kind of can opener there, or a bottle opener, and a pretty nice screwdriver. Nicely ground and everything, and it's got like a little doohickey there to be able to open it up a little bit easier. A finger grabber there. And then in the middle we've got a Phillips head screwdriver. It's a little bit narrower. It's a little bit smaller than the ones that than the older ones. Not much though. Oh, and all of those, all three of the tools lock, not just the blade. Okay, so on this side we have got, oh, we got a pair of scissors. Honestly, you know, with any of these multi-tools, Swiss Army knives, any of that kind of stuff, the scissors, I don't know that I've hardly ever used them before. But they go back in there like that. And it looks like they lock also. And after the scissors we have a larger flathead screwdriver. Kind of looks like this step could be used for something, but I can't really tell what right off the bat. And the last two tools here we have the can opener, and they did away with the small screwdriver on the top of the can opener, and they put it right next to it. small screwdriver right there. You know, as small as that is and as nice and long as it is, you could also use that as an awl, you know, like to punch holes in leather. Or, you know, as sharp as that is, you could probably use that to start like holes in wood if you needed to do a little bit of drilling. Oh yeah, look at that. And let's pop that in. Oh yeah. Just that little bit and you got a nice little hole drilled. Okay, so the heads on these things right here have got some divots in them. It kind of looks to me like that might be, you know, a screw within a screw. You might be able to take that apart if you ever needed to. So, you know, I mean, it feels pretty good. Like I said, it's a little bit lighter than what I'm used to. It's a little bit stiff, you know, right out of the box. It would be before you kind of, you know, break it in a little bit. I think I would miss the, you know, the measuring sticks on here. I think I would miss that. You know, the ease of taking these jaws apart, like I said, I don't think that really, honestly, I'd rather they weren't there, because, you know, that's something right there that can kind of get lost pretty easy, I would think, if you, you know, got it hung up in something and pulled it out. You know, you might lose one of those, and then I think your jaws would come out. The locks sure seem to be kind of, you know, they're nicely spring-loaded, and, you know, they seemed pretty secure. You know, so I guess that could be kind of handy. All right, so, you know, with just a quick unboxing like this, I mean, it'd be kind of tough to, you know, because I've spent so much time with these right here. But if they've got that kind of heritage, you know, they're probably going to be a really good tool and really handy. I think this one is going to go into that old blue bug right there. I think you guys have seen that one, haven't you? I picked that one up not too long ago because, you know, I was in this car club and I'd sold my Volkswagen to Vance. So just real quick, that blue bug right there? Yep. Well, it's a Volkswagen, so they have a tendency to be a little on the cantankerous side sometimes. So, so yeah, I think that's going to go in the glove box of it, and hopefully it'll be a good multi-tool. So, yeah, again, $44 at Sportsman's Warehouse, $34 at Menards. I would guess Menards probably has a website. You might be able to order them on there. Like I said, when I was looking on Amazon, trying to find, you know, just going to buy one off of there, I was looking for Gerber multiplier instead of mp400 compact sport, which is what I guess they're calling them now. Menards also had a larger version of this that it looked like it was half again larger than the originals, so it would have been, you know, another step up from this one. I didn't get that one because honestly the great thing about these is that they're so compact and so handy. You know, they start getting too big, then you won't, you know, if you're carrying them in a hunting pack like I am now, you know, if they get to be too big, too heavy, you're going to leave them at home. Or if you actually wear them on your belt like, you know, I used to. And honestly, if I was still doing an awful lot of, you know, maintenance work, handyman and stuff like that, I would absolutely have one of these on my belt, you know, in addition to my fixed blade knife. You know, just because they're, I mean, you start carrying one of these things, and within 2 or 3 days, you'll never want to not have one fairly handy again. So again, hope you enjoyed the quick look at these brand new Gerber multi-tools. And this is Joe Calton with Calton Cutlery. You can visit me on the web, caltoncutlery.com. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we will see you next time.